Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy 2023. We've done with war.
We watched a lot of war.
We watched a lot of war.
Like a lot of war.
I'm firmly anti-war. So we're moving on to a different topic.
Genre?
So we talked about doing mafia movie madness. I had also thought about doing cop movie madness or police movie madness. And I was like, well, maybe we could coagulate the two into one little ball of cops and robbers. Today, Scorcese, he seems to be the master of sort of Italian-American culture cinema. Mean Streets, Goodfellas, Casino, dealt a lot with sort of Italian mafia issues. We also will go and do some cop movies. Nice. So we'll find some famous coppers out there and do some justice. Maybe it's crime and punishment.
There we go.
Maybe that's the thing. Crime and punishment madness. But we'll start out with crime because criminals are usually more interesting than cops to me anyway.
Plus, I've heard so much about this movie, and it's long overdue that I...
Yeah, and I've seen this, just, full disclosure. I've seen Goodfellas. I probably can quote it verbatim.
Have you seen it that much?
I've seen it a lot. The theater I went to was totally empty. I was there with this girl, Jeanette. It was the perfect makeout opportunity, and I sat there and was fixated by this movie. It was like there was not one person in this theater. It was literally, we could have like banged
in the theater,
and nobody would have said boo. I just watched the movie.
There you go.
It's like, man, this is a good movie.
Did you enjoy it as much as you did? Do you remember?
She did, but I think that she had other designs. She was like
the design she would assume you would also have. And you were like, you were a cinephile. You're like, oh.
This is the thing women never get about men. We're really dumb. It's like, because I thought of her as a friend at the time. It's like when it comes to signals from women on flirting and stuff, they think they're being super obvious, and they're not.
They're not at all.
To us, super obvious is let's fuck. To them,
straight to the point.
Super obvious is like. Like some fluttering of the eyeballs.
Oh well.
So anyway, Goodfellas, Martin Scorsese. Probably you haven't seen this, but you have seen parts of it. Like there's the famous Steadicam scene at the Copacabana that you are familiar with because anybody who's a cinema camera person knows that shot. There's actually 2 Steadicam shots in here that I really like.
Okay.
There's 2 tracks that are pretty cool. I actually like the first one better because like people are addressing the camera and it's more interesting because you get to meet some of the crazy characters involved.
Okay.
So anyway, the story of the movie is about this guy Henry Hill. He was a real person, half Irish, half Italian mobster. He was with the Lucchese crime family.
Okay.
I think he was just a soldier. I don't think he was a lieutenant or a captain or anything like that. On a side note about Henry Hill, he was involved in this scandal. He got I forget if it was Boston University or Georgetown University, but he paid off the college basketball players on a team to shave points.
Holy shit.
And they got caught. And it was like a big thing, but he was the guy behind it. It was like a big scandal in college basketball. And he was the guy who was paying them off and threatening them too. Henry Hill is probably not a super nice guy. There's some other things about, if you listen to Michael Francese, who was like he's a podcaster. He was a gangster back in the same time. In fact, they actually refer to him in the movie in this one tracking shot I'm talking about. He said that Henry Hill was a drug addict way before it seemed like his fall happened. But I don't want to tip off too much about what happens, but he's an interesting character, and this is a sweeping version of like what his life in the mob was like. I love Godfather, and I think Godfather is probably one of the greatest American films. But Godfather in like gangster movies is like it's like an opera. This is like punk rock.
I'm down. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get
dive in.
Oof. What is that? Did I hit something?
What is that?
A great opening shot.
Still alive.
No.
Ooh. Jesus. Okay. Triple tap. Quadruple tap.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Nice push in, that's cool. And a freeze frame? Love it. Dude, the red light splashing on his face from the brake lights and everything. So cool. Ooh. That close up.
To me, being a gangster was better than being president of the United States. It meant being somebody in a neighborhood that was full of nobodies. Paulie might have moved slow, but it was only because Paulie didn't have to move for anybody.
Talk about owning a room.
I was the luckiest kid in the world. I mean, here I am, this little kid, I can't even see over the steering wheel, and I'm parking Cadillacs. I see people like my
I
father.
really like these push-ins and pull-outs. It's like, establish something, show us the world.
I was treated like a grown-up.
Did you have a good day at school today?
And my father was always pissed off.
That's the guy.
Get him.
You know this kid? Deliver mail to his house? Yes. If another letter from that school goes to that kid's house, in the fucking oven, you're gonna go ahead first.
That was it. No more letters from truant officers, no more letters from school, in fact, no more letters from anybody.
Got a problem? Go to the store.
Everything was one-on-one. Paulie hated conferences. He didn't want anybody hearing what he said, and he didn't want anybody listening to what he was being told.
Oof, so cool. Dude, just these little,
That's what the FBI could never understand. That's all it is. They're like the police department for wise guys.
Police department for wise guys. Also, that push in there.
One day, some of the kids from the neighborhood carried my mother's groceries all the way home. It was out of respect. I knew Paulie didn't want anybody dying in the building.
You're a real jerk. You wasted 8 fucking aprons on this guy. What the hell's wrong?
He wasted 8 aprons. Yeah, again, man, he starts on an object, then just follows through the room. So cool.
It was when I first met Jimmy Conway.
I think that might have been a Steadicam cam as well.
I mean, the bartender got 100 just for keeping the ice cubes cold. What he really loved to do was steal. I mean, he actually enjoyed it. And almost all of them were gimmies. I mean, they just gave it up, no problem.
Say hello to Tom.
How you doing, Andrew?
We're just gonna be working together.
And when the cops, they assigned the whole army to stop Jimmy, what did he do?
Paid him off.
He made them partners.
Okay.
Take 2 lucky.
2 luggage. Here you go, Hank. Thanks a lot. Here you go.
And the money pull out. I mean, this is just, love it. I love it.
Where'd you get those cigarettes?
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Congratulations.
Here's your graduation present.
I thought you'd be mad.
Man, I'm not mad. I'm proud of you. And you learned the 2 greatest things in life. Never rat on your friends and always keep your mouth shut.
Aren't they the same thing? Never read on your friends and always keep your mouth shut?
Oh, you broke your cherry.
You'd have thought he lost his virginity or something.
You did. Part of the process, being arrested as a gangster, that's part of the deal. This is the Steadicam I like.
And there was Anthony Stabile, Frankie Carbone, and his guys, Frankie the Wop, Freddie No Nose, and Mikey Francesi,
That's the podcaster I was telling you about.
and Jimmy Two Times, who got that nickname because he said everything twice, like,
I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
Nice. That's impressive, dude.
I
That's
love,
impressive.
I love that one.
And it's still going. That's impressive.
for us to live any other way was nuts.
Yeah, that was cool.
Fucking 528 ain't even close to 460.
Oof, nice.
Big score coming from Air France. I mean, like bags of money like this coming in, okay? You could be like $500,000 coming in, all cash. What about the security? You're looking at it. I'm the midnight date man. I'm the commandant.
He said, no, you're gonna tell me something today, tough guy. I said, all right, I'll tell you something. Go fuck your mother. Bing, pow, boom, bing. He said, what do you want to tell me now, tough guy? I said, Bing, what are you doing here? I thought I'd tell you to go fuck your mother. Really funny. What do you mean I'm funny? What do you mean? You mean the way I talk?
You know, the way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how?
Well, that vibe changed.
Well, I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me.
Get the fuck out of here, Tommy.
You motherfucker. I almost had it.
Wow, that's intense, dude.
Like a pending day. What do you want?
This guy's worried about you. They want to come over and get the check, you know. It's just
Yes, no problem. Tell me to put it on my tab.
$7,000. I mean, ain't peanuts. I don't mean to be out of order or nothing. But
You don't mean to be out of order.
Yeah, you're about to be out of
You call
order.
embarrassing me in front of my friends, don't know, like calling me a fucking deadbeat, you know?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
Walk
looking
away
at?
quickly.
You're a fucking... You're a fucking moron.
you're a funny guy.
That's it, Henry. That's this prick last week. He asked me to christen his kid. $7,000 they charged.
What am I gonna do? Tommy's a bad kid. He's a bad seed. What am I supposed to do? Shoot him? It wouldn't be a bad idea.
What am I supposed to do? Shoot him? It wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'm sorry I said
Yeah,
that.
you
I didn't mean to
Jesus.
say that. I just mean that he's scaring me, you know.
That's what you're trying to tell me. You want me to be partner?
Yeah, what the fuck you think I'm talking about?
Now the guy's got Paulie as a partner. Any problems, he goes to Paulie. Now the guy's got to come up with Paulie's money every week, no matter what. Business bad? Fuck you, pay me. Oh, you had a fire? Fuck you, pay me. Place got hit by lightning, huh?
Fuck you,
Fuck
pay
you,
me.
pay me. When you can't borrow another buck from the bank or buy another case of booze, you light a match.
Like you're decorating a Christmas tree, you fucking...
Like you're decorating a Christmas tree, you fucking prick.
Trying to bang this girl for a fucking month now. The only thing is she won't go out with me alone, you know?
No.
No what, Henry? Who the fuck asked you anything? She don't want to go out with Italians alone. Prejudice against Italians. A Jew broad. Prejudice against Italians. Anyway, she won't go out with me alone unless her girlfriend comes with us. So I figure you come along and go out with her girlfriend.
See, I
I'm asking you for a favor. I do a lot of fucking favors for you, don't I? I'm trying to bang this fucking broad. You want to help me out?
I couldn't stand him. I thought
nice
he was
change.
really obnoxious.
Narration.
It's unusual.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. But Diane and Tommy made us promise to meet them again on Friday night. Henry stood me up.
You got some nerve standing me up.
Ooh.
Nobody does that to me. Who the hell do you think you are? Frankie Valley or some kind of big shot?
I remember she's screaming on the street, and I mean loud. She had these great eyes, just like Liz Taylor's.
Oh, Henry.
You ready?
Quick, you have to cover that cross. My mother sees it.
My daughter says that you're half Jewish.
It's just the good half.
Just the good. You're half Jewish, just the good half.
This is the second one. The couple.
I like going this way, better than waiting in line.
It's the flight of stairs for me. It's just such a cool... The choreography to do this kind of stuff is just... Oh.
Hi, how are you? Anthony, right in the front. Great, thanks.
No tables? There are now.
What?
What do you do?
I'm in construction.
What do you do? I'm in construction.
Hey, young man!
Yeah, I mean,
It's all still the same shot.
Yeah. That's a hard one to say, which, I mean, they're both dope. And a little more involved with all the movement of, like, especially that kitchen scene alone and then flying over the table. But
It's pretty narrow in there, too.
yeah, walking through all that hallway and yeah, for sure. All you need is a key.
We walked out with $420,000 without using a gun. We gave Paulie his tribute.
120,000 just like that. Not even breaking a sweat.
Henry, this is Bruce. Bruce, this is Henry.
Good to meet you. I'll see you around later.
Those short shorts he's wearing.
He introduced me to everybody. Everybody wanted to be nice to him. And he knew how to handle it.
That's a great shot, man.
Don't buy wigs that come off at the wrong time. Maury's wigs don't come off. And remember, Maury's wigs are tested against hurricane winds.
Oh, man.
I love Maury. Got that lighting. Look at that.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Maury, please. You know Jimmy, you
Fucking
borrowed his money.
wheels.
Pay him.
Fuck him. Fuck him in the ear. What are you talking about? Then I wouldn't have to pay
Oh,
for
this
it.
isn't going to end well for you.
Well, yeah. Listen, you got money for that fucking commercial of yours. Fucking cocksucker. You hear me? Pay me my money. Maurice, he's here. Give me the fucking money. I'll give you. Hello? You got it, kid.
Where?
I'm sorry.
Stay there. Don't move.
What happened?
Karen, Jimmy.
Yeah, money today.
What happened? No, who did what?
He started to touch me.
Yeah,
He
nice
started
one.
to grab me. I told him to stop. He didn't stop.
You mess with the wrong guys, girl. This is not going to end well for him. Look at that. The whole getup just looks amazing.
What do you want, fucko? You want some? Huh?
Oh! Oh! Oh, Lord. Are you...
Mother, if you touch her again, you're dead. Oh,
Don't shoot.
His friends ain't doing nothing for him.
Here, hide this. Are you alright?
I gotta admit the truth. It turned me on.
Mazel tov.
He's got a nice girl. He's settling down now.
That's Scorsese's mother, by the way.
Is it really?
The first time I was introduced to all of them at once, it was crazy. Paulie and his brothers had lots of sons and nephews, and almost all of them were named Peter or Paul. Plus, they were all married to girls named Marie.
Peter, Paul, and Marie.
And this is Pete? No, I mean Paulie. I get
Paul.
confused.
Pete, I mean Paulie. Simple, but not a nice little 360. That's so cool.
where have you been? We were worried to your death.
Oh my
A married
gosh.
man does not stay out like this. Mom! People don't act like this! What's wrong with you? Henry!
Shut
you're
up.
not normal. She's right. What's wrong with you, Henry? What is the matter?
From Miami. You ever been there? It's okay, but it's like you died and woke up in Jew heaven.
And they talked about how rotten their kids were and about beating them with broom handles and leather belts, but that the kids still didn't pay any attention. I wanted to go shopping. Can I get some money?
How much do you need?
How much do you need?
Hey, Tommy, all dressed up, all grown up and doing the town. Look at this.
Hey, Billy, how are you?
Tommy, get over here. I haven't seen you in
Hey,
6
Billy.
fucking years. Hey, I know you all my life.
All right, good.
You're getting too big on me
Just
now.
don't go busting my balls, Billy, okay?
Tommy, if I was gonna break your balls, I'd tell you to go home and get your shine box. Now, he make your shoes look like fucking mirrors.
No more shines, Billy.
Ah.
I don't shine shoes anymore.
You, I'm breaking your balls a little bit, that's all. I'm only kidding with you. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry, too.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Motherfucking
Jesus.
You fucking piece of shit!
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
that motherfucker here. Keep him here.
Keep him here. Oh no.
No. You insulted him a little bit. You got a little out of order yourself.
No, I didn't.
It's not an equal shot. Their shot's a little lower in his eye line.
Time we choose to remain blind.
Said keep him here.
Yeah,
Let us rejoice and
I
let us
did my
sing.
fucking time.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Ooh.
I'm shoot him in his big fucking mouth.
Who's gonna be looking for him?
Oh, yeah, that was the last place he was,
What are you
guys.
gonna do with him? We can't just dump him on the
Don't
street.
worry. I know a place up safe. They'll never find him. Come on, let's get some more
I think they bit off a little too much more than they could chew with this one.
Why don't you get yourself a nice girl?
I get a nice one almost every night, ma.
Yeah, but get yourself
Ooh,
a girl.
I get a nice one.
That's what
I
I mean.
settle down almost every night, but then in the morning I'm free. I love you. I want to be with you. I want to be with you.
Oh, man.
Just settle down.
Paul was just talking
I was
about
thinking the whole
Get it
time.
out of there.
Jimmy, it's been 6
I don't
months.
care how long it's been. We gotta get it out of there right away.
Oh my god. I couldn't handle that. I can't imagine.
Here's a leg. Here's a wing.
Again, love the red coloring.
I set up Janice in an apartment around the corner from the suite. Now, Janice and I were having so much fun, she started screwing up at work and had to straighten out her boss a little bit.
Fucking Janice can do whatever she wants to do. You got it?
Early Michael Imperioli.
What am I, a mirage? No, you ain't all right, Spidey. You got a lot of fucking problems.
No, I thought you said.
You ain't alright, man.
Don't give me a fucking drink. Move it, you little prick.
Ooh. Yeah, crazy. Whoa. Damn, dude.
All right, so we got shot in the foot. What is it, a big fucking deal? Don't get me upset now.
Now don't get me upset.
It's an accident. Fuck it.
And he's back.
Hey, Spidey, that fucking bandage on your foot is bigger than your fucking head. Tell the truth, you're looking for sympathy. Is that it, sweetie?
Why don't you go fuck yourself, Tommy?
Ooh.
Yeah, this is for you. Attaboy.
Who the
Fucking sick maniac. You fucking shoot the guy?
He's dead.
You stupid bastard. I can't fucking believe you.
This is Karen Hill. I want to talk to you. Hello, don't hang up on me.
Drop the kids and everything, okay. Push in again. Oh, wow.
Hands on me! Is this the superintendent? Yes, I want you to know, sir, that you have a whole living
Ooh. That's not a way to wake up. Look at that shot, dude. That shot. That's a poster for you right there.
Karen, take it easy.
But still, I couldn't hurt him. Him.
Oh.
Why should I give him to someone else?
Oh my gosh. This is nerve-wracking.
I gotta fucking come home for this.
Huh? How does it feel, Karen?
I'm sorry.
That's a fucking dark ass scene, man.
Mm-hmm.
Karen came to the house. This is no good. You gotta
That's what
straighten
Karens
this thing
do.
out.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Very excited.
She's wild. And you gotta take it easy. You got children.
If I got the two of them coming over the house every day, commiserating the two of them, I can't have it. I can't have it.
He's talking about him and his wife.
Yeah, I know,
He's
right?
coming over and making his life a hell.
You gotta go home. Smarten up.
Now, when you come back, you go back to Karen. Please, there's no other way. You're not gonna get a divorce. We're not
Please.
getting Marley.
She'll never divorce him. She'll kill him, but she won't divorce him.
She'll kill yeah, she will kill him, totally.
Throw him over the moat. No! I'm getting money! Get the fuck!
They must really feed each other to the lions down there because the guy gave the money right up.
No, I love how it's upside down from his point of view.
Found out that the guy we roughed up turned out to have a sister working as a typist for the FBI. Judge gave Jimmy and me 10 years like he was giving away candy.
Now take me to jail.
Now take me to jail.
In prison, dinner was always a big thing. Vinny was in charge of the tomato sauce. Johnny Dio did the meat.
This is supposed to be jail.
And we own the joint.
Come on, what else?
I want to go to this jail.
Seriously. At least for dinner. Let's go see Daddy.
This stuff in for you every week.
She has a temper, man.
They said get it right.
I got a guy in here from Pittsburgh who's gonna help me move it. Believe me, in a month we're gonna be fine. We won't need anybody.
Nice. I can't tell if that's a steady cam.
What are you talking about? Just stay away from the garbage, you know what I mean?
Holy, why would I want to get into that?
Don't make a jerk out of me. Just don't do it.
No, I know
Again,
that.
difference. He's a little lower angle. He's coming up from the high.
Gribbs is 70 years old and the fucking guy's gonna die in prison. I don't need that. And you see anybody fucking around with this shit, you're gonna tell me, right?
Yeah.
That means anybody.
That's a wake up.
God.
I could see that this was a really good business. Within a couple of weeks, it got to be so big, I needed some help.
I love that they're sitting in the probation office with the
drug money. Oh my God. So 70s.
Yep.
But it's okay, he's gonna do it, right? See what happens. No promises.
And these are the guys that Jimmy put together for what turned out to be the biggest heist in American history, the Lufthansa heist. Even Stax Edwards got in on it. Everybody loves Stax. Only Maury was driving us nuts.
Nobody knows for sure just how much was taken in the daring pre-dawn raid at the Lufthansa cargo terminal at Kennedy Airport.
No, son of a bitch!
Not in pink.
Nice enough to go buy anything for a while. You stupid? We got a million fucking bulls out there. Everybody's watching us, and you get a fucking car. What are you, stupid? What's the matter with you?
Better return that car quick, boy.
What are you, stupid or what? Excuse me. What's the matter? Get off. Didn't I tell you not to attract attention? Huh? 2 days, one guy with a fucking caddy, the one gets a $20,000 mink. Bring it.
Damn, everybody making mistakes.
Shut the fuck up.
Seriously. Oh, this dumbass.
Jimmy, just a little taste. Frankie and Johnny, don't be a moron.
I got the most expensive tree they had!
Does no one listen?
The heist of a lifetime. $6 million in cash.
It's 11:30. We're supposed to be here. You know, we're supposed to be there by 9. Yeah, you're always fucking late. You're late for your own fucking funeral.
Oof.
What the fuck you doing? It's a joke. Put the fucking pot down. Here, take the coffee.
It was just a matter of time before they got to Stax.
These swinging shots are never gonna get old. It's just they're like getting so much coverage in single shots. It's so impressive.
You're gonna make him. You believe that? This little guinea bastard? Believe that? We're gonna work for this guy one day. He's gonna be a boss.
It's a scary thought.
Yep.
What the fuck is we got him now?
Hey, Jimmy, I've been looking all over for you, baby. Jimmy, can I talk to you a second? There'd be up a creep
Shut
without a
up.
ball, not for me. Fuck him, I want my money.
Boy, you're gonna get your money. You just gotta stop busting balls.
But if you don't shut up, you're going to die. Seriously, just pay the man already. Yeah. Some great music.
Think Maury tells his wife everything.
That's when I knew Jimmy was gonna whack Maury. That's how fast it takes for a guy to get whacked. I knew I still had till 8 or 9 o'clock to talk Jimmy out of killing Maury. But
I'm out of breath. I got blood all over my fucking clothes.
poor bastard. Never knew how close he'd come to getting killed. Even if I told him, he would have never believed me.
Jimmy, can I talk to you now?
You know, you're a pisser. Glad I got down on a ball buster like you my whole life, guy.
I'd do anything for you.
Yeah, except to stop busting my balls.
Yeah, shut up.
No, it ain't. Oh, terrific. Yeah, Nunzio up in the...
Yep. Oh, Jesus.
Chop him up and get rid of the cop.
Frank, let's chop him up.
Hey, Frank, let's chop him up, all right?
Fuck with him. I do it all the time. I bust their fucking balls. Come on, fuckos. Let's go for a ride.
Come on, fuckos. This guy who bought the pink. Yeah.
And his wife.
And his wife.
Jimmy was cutting every link between himself and the robbery.
Everybody's going now. Wow, cool shot. That's a crane for sure. Nice. Oof. God, where's the loyalty? He's taking care of everybody. This is all the family, though. Jeez.
But Jimmy and I could never be made because we had Irish blood. As far as Jimmy was concerned, with Tommy being made, it was like we were all being made.
It's so cool how they do that, because the whole time they're still inside the diner, but it's like through the.
Oh, we had a problem. He's gone. And we couldn't do nothing about it.
Oh, here we go with our push-in. Oof. But why?
They whacked him. Just fucking whacked him.
It was revenge for Billy Batts and a lot of other things.
Holy shit.
Batts was a made man and Tommy wasn't. It was among the Italians. It was real greaseball shit.
Holy shit. Talk about a delayed revenge strike. They took their time. They're like, we can wait. We can sit.
Nice early start. Cocaine at 7 a.m.?
Yes. That's not good.
Speed up.
Yep. 8:05 a.m. I really like this. Oof. Oh. He's moving like a million miles a minute.
Yeah, it's all like drugs.
Driving like a bat out of hell.
Think I'm paranoid. You're right.
Beautiful.
Pittsburgh guys.
Don't yeah me, Lois. This is important. Now make sure you leave the house when you make the call. You understand me? You hear me? Call from an outside line. I mean it.
Just do it.
All of them. Every fucking girl in my life. After everything I told her, she picks up the phone and calls from the house.
Yeah, these shots are all way more frantic. Oh, what a shot. This is a very busy day.
I don't care. I need my hat. I won't fly without it.
He's right. Every woman in his life is crazy. Ooh, what a shot.
For a second, I thought I was dead. Only cops talk that way. If they had been wise guys, I wouldn't have heard a thing.
You got it. Holy shit. Jeez, everybody.
Wow. I slap your fucking head inside out.
You guys think good in there or what?
Again, pushing on these.
Is it good?
And there we go.
Bye-bye, dickhead.
People are already walking away from me. I'm dead in here. You gotta get me out.
This is the bad time.
Where's the stuff that I left, Karen?
I flushed it down the toilet.
You what? Karen, that was worth $60,000. I need that money. That's all we got. Oh, my God.
This is why you never keep it in your house.
Or have some savings.
That too.
So the drugs aren't your savings?
That too, right.
I know I fucked up.
You fucked up. You treated me like a fucking jerk. Like I was never nothing to you.
You're all I've got, and I really, really need your help.
Take this. Now I gotta turn my back.
You took too much of that stuff. You're totally paranoid.
Take this for now. It's a cup of down.
They're just like the can.
They just have stacks.
It's in a store in the corner. It's swag, so I got it down the corner.
Over here?
Right down there. No.
Ugh.
Right on there. Right on the corner. It's over there. Right there.
Oh. Yeah, run.
There's like a big debate on whether he was going to have her killed there or not. Like, it looks like some shit's about to happen.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, it's like masterfully done, like subtle. Very subtle. Like the looks on Jimmy's face and stuff.
On the surface, of course, everything was supposed to be fine. We were supposed to be discussing my case. But I had the feeling Jimmy was trying to sense whether I was going to rat him out to save my neck.
Did you see the push zoom?
Mm-hmm. Really cool.
But now he's asking me to go down to Florida and do a hit with Anthony. That's when I knew I would never have come back from Florida alive.
Here. What about my parents? Am I going to see them? Am I going to talk to them? I mean...
No, that's...
Don't I have some kind of contact with them?
No.
You need Henry. You don't need me, right?
That's right. And frankly, I don't care whether you go or not. The only way they can get to him is by getting to you. Conversation after conversation, you talk to Henry on the phone.
You guys go down to Wall Street and get some real fucking crooks.
Your Honor, please let the record reflect that Mr. Hill has identified the defendant, James Conway.
Our wives, mothers, kids, everybody rode along.
Oh, cool.
Didn't mean anything. When I was broke, I would go out and rob some more.
Oh, that's
I ran
cool.
everything.
And now it's all over. And that's the hardest part.
There was so much happening in that
Today
one
everything
little...
is different. There's no action. I'm an average nobody. Get to live the rest of my life like a schnook.
A schnook.
I mean, just the logistics of the set design. Going from that period of time.
Yeah.
Updating the cars, the houses they live in.
So the story about Tommy that I heard that was in the book that wasn't in the movie is he tried to rape Henry's wife.
Oh.
Tommy did.
Wow.
So like he's like a really nasty
he's
guy.
just a nasty guy. Yeah.
Yeah, a really nasty guy.
That's the story. That's the story.
Yeah.
Of the book. Okay.
So, you know, there was a lot of stuff going on. And that whole thing with like the made not made guy. There's like these set of rules with made guys. So literally, if you're a made guy and you hit another made guy, that's the death penalty. If you fuck another made guy's wife, death penalty. And
so like just a list of basically a list
there's
of
a list of rules you can't do.
Yeah.
And obviously anybody under you fucks your wife, they're really dead.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like for the made guys can do anything they want to the under guys
except to
they can't do
anything to other made guys.
It's like the rules and the code of ethics. It's weird. It's a weird thing because it is a set of rules to police themselves.
Yeah,
and
no,
to
for
keep
sure.
it, to keep them from killing each other in a way. But at the
And
same time,
he talks about it. He says how like one, killing them was a big deal, but also that like there was a lot of politics behind it. It's like it'd be a conversation even to kill a guy, and this and this and this had to happen. So it wasn't just like anyone could just get whacked. It was like, oh, you did something wrong.
But if Billy Batts whacked Tommy, not a made guy, he might get in trouble for it, but he probably wouldn't get killed for it. He'd probably have to do some kind of restitution or something, but he wouldn't get killed for it. But if Tommy were made, he would probably get killed for it if he didn't get an okay and all that stuff. So for them to kill a guy who was over them and a part of a made guy in a crew who was a boss or a captain or whatever, that was a big deal.
You're right.
So, but like I said, and this is one reason why I listened to the Sammy the Bull podcast, and he's always talking about the rules because the rules are like very specific, and like if you don't follow them, that's when you get in trouble. I love everything about it. I love the music. I love how frenetic it is when he's taking all those drugs and he's like out of his mind. He's like looking up. There's helicopters. It's like shit's going on. It's like what's real, what's not. It's like everybody's like busy day.
Yeah,
except criminal and on drugs.
Yeah, it's really really good and really visceral because there's these more calmer, straight to the point moments where it's just kind of cookie cutter over the shoulder shots and it's usually kind of like more locked off things. And then when everything's moving, when everything seems to be like happening, you get this great steady cam motion and things are really going at a pace.
But you like mentioned like, everything's kind of a moving shot. Zooms, slow zooms, fast zooms.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
like the fast zoom when they find out that Tommy's been murdered. I really love that in that scene with at the end with Jimmy and that push zoom. It's so slow. You're almost like, why does this look weird?
Yeah, because there's a warble to it.
Yeah, and you see that car in the background, and that car just keeps getting bigger. Yeah. That shot is like saying something bad is happening here, something weird is happening here.
Yeah,
it's not like the one in Jaws where it's like,
yeah,
exactly. It's not that.
The one in Jaws is visceral and like in your face, and this is again more like an emotional thing where you're like, something's off. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, they make some really really smart but beautiful choices.
I didn't notice how many like really long takes there were.
A ton, and they're traveling through a space.
Even like
it's not even like
the second Steadicam shot, which I think that whole thing is like got to be 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
probably because they go from the outside downstairs,
to
kitchen.
It really is, and they have a lot of those that are. I mean, again, not as long, but they're still really. Like the first one where you get to meet all the players.
I like that one because I feel like it's really we're Henry in that moment. It's like, or maybe we're not Henry. We're like a friend of his who's come in. It's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Everybody's like greeting us. And I don't know.
It's very POV.
I like that.
It's very POV. And it's again, you get to meet a lot of people in one long shot. But you also get to see it from, again, his point of view. It's just like, oh, these are my people. This is where I come.
Yeah.
And everyone knows my name.
I'm glad you'd never seen that scene with Tommy where he's like fucking with Henry in that club where he's like, what's so funny?
Yeah, my
about
funny.
me?
Yeah, my clown.
And it's like because seeing your reaction to it, it's exactly the same way we all reacted to it when we first saw it. We're like, oh my god, he's gonna kill him.
He's gonna kill this guy.
And we're just like those pauses where they're like, after he's like, tell me what's so funny about me, and they're just looking at each other. There's like maybe like 3-4 seconds in there. It feels like 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
and you're like, this is your friend.
I know
that you've probably told this story to or tell stories to all the time, and you just flipped a switch, and you're suddenly like,
but it's like
I might fucking kill you.
It's the first instance of Tommy's a crazy guy.
Okay,
So yeah. Anyway, what you? I mean, I know what you think of the cinematography and all that. Anything else you want to point out?
The performances are amazing.
I don't doubt any of them for 1 second.
Not for a
you know what? I
second.
honestly feel like I am just a fly on the wall watching their normal lives.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do meme Ray Liotta as
Yes.
as our thing this week. So how many meme Ray Liottas do you give?
This is a 15.
15.
This is a 15.
Wow.
This is really, really well done.
It's really well done. I'm gonna give. So this was like a quintessential film for me growing up. I mean, it's like, changed the way I looked at films. So you did 15. I have to raise you. I have to raise you to an 18.
To an 18,
To
okay.
an 18, yeah. 18 Liottas.
18 Liotas.
And that's just the way it is.
18
Anyway.
laughing Liotas.
So
Liotas.
let's just decompress. Head out of our program today. Why don't you lead us out?
All right. Thank you so much for watching us enjoy this movie. I hope you enjoy it. We'll see you down in the comments. Fill us in on any cinema secrets about this one that are out there. And then subscribe, hit us up on Patreon and all of our socials. Boom. And we will catch you on the next... Wait, what are we calling this again?
I don't know. Crime and Punishment?
Crime and Punishment.
Crime and Punishment Madness.
Okay.
Crime and Punishment Madness.
I like it. Crime and Punishment Madness. Okay. Madness. All right. So we will see you next week back on the couch for the next Crime and Punishment Madness.
And we don't know. Is it going to be crime or is it going to be
punishment?
punishment? We don't know. It could be either one.
Could be either one. All right. We'll catch you then.
See you later.
See ya.
Madness.